Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will meet with President Trump later today in Washington to discuss the results of Trump's meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The U.S. trying to negotiate a peace deal between the two countries who have been at war for the past 3 years. Jen Sullivan looks at what's at stake for the meeting.
Ukraine and the European Union showing a united front Sunday ahead of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy's meeting with President Donald Trump in Washington on Monday.
It's very important that you are with us and that we speak to America and we speak together.
Zelenskyy holding a joint news conference with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in Brussels. Meeting comes as the U.S. tries to mediate an agreement between Ukraine and Russia to end the war. A plan Trump now says calls for a peace deal rather than a ceasefire.
Whether we call it a ceasefire or it's a peace deal, stop the killing.
Monday's meeting at the White House comes on the heels of Trump's summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Anchorage, Alaska. Zelenskyy was not invited to those discussions.
It is so important to have as soon as possible a trilateral meeting.
Putin, who launched the war in 2022, wants all of the eastern Ukrainian Donbas region in exchange for freezing the current front lines, according to European officials.
The one thing that the president cannot agree to on behalf of the Ukrainians is any sort of land swap. That is for the Ukrainians.
Ukrainian and many European leaders want NATO-type security guarantees. Under the NATO agreement, an attack on one country is considered an attack against all allies. That's something Russia is likely to strongly oppose.
It would be absolutely, again, impossible to ask President Zelenskyy to give up territories for freezing the conflict without the security guarantees.
Other prominent European leaders plan to join the meeting between Zelenskyy and Trump Monday. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.